Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Harika. So in this video, we are going to see what is data scraping and how we can do that. So basically, if you observe on the design panel, we have an option called as data scraping, right? So for that, I'm going to create a new sequence and give it the name data scraping. And once a new sequence got created, I'm going to click on data scraping. And if you just observe, I'm going back to my, okay. First I'm opening this in the background. So after I click data scraping, okay, this is my wizard. So basically data scraping is used for extracting the information, basically the structured information. So what I mean by structured information, I'll talk about it very clearly going forward in the video. So first I have to select a value. Okay, so I'm going to click on next, and this is a value that I'm going to select. Okay, and select the second element. So now here the second element, what I'm going to select should be of same pattern. It should not be of a different pattern. So what I mean by same pattern, if I click on next, I cannot select this element. Okay, this and this are not of same pattern. So if I click on this, it will not, if I say next, and if you see here, this is not the required pattern, right? So what we can do, I can go back, click on the back and back. When I'm clicking the select second element, next, this is the correct pattern. Okay, so if you just observe, all the elements are highlighted, right? All the names of the laptops are highlighted. And next, if you wanted to next I wanted to extract the price of this particular laptop, so I'll say next. If you see, this is the preview data. At any point of time we can view the preview data. Okay, and I'm clicking on back, and I'll show you one more thing. If you see here, this is the column name. We have an option to change the column name as well. So I'm changing this to laptop name. And what is this extract URL? So if I select this and change this to laptop URL, if you observe, this laptop URL is a clickable link. It's a hyperlink, right? So I'm clicking on next. You can see the preview along with the URLs. At any point of time, if you wanted to go in detail, then you can have the links of it, right? But at this point of time, I'm not interested in this, so I'm unchecking this and clicking on next. So now it will be giving me an option to either finish it or go for the next extraction. So I want to extract some more data. Okay, so for that I wanted to take the price, this one, and the second element, this one. Okay, so this is the laptop price. If you observe, this is also clickable link, so that's why we have extract URL, which if you want you can just give it. And then I'm clicking next. So one more option to extract correlated data, so I'll go with rating. I wanted to take the rating as well and say next. Okay, this is rating and say next. Okay, so now I am done with my extraction. So I just need these three fields which I have extracted. But if you see here, it is extracting maximum of 100. So if you wanted to extract all the elements, so let me show you here. In this page we have 828 results, but I mean for laptops we have 828 results, but overall in this page we have only 24 elements, right? Only one of 35, or 35 24 we have. So we have to navigate to all the pages and get the information of the name, price, and the rating if you want to extract all the 288 results. So for that, what we have to do, what I'm going to do here is, for that I'll put 0. So if I put 0, it will extract all the results that are there under this search. And what I'm going to do, I'll say finish. Okay, now it is asking me, is data spanning multiple pages? So if you wanted to extract the data from multiple pages or not? Yes, I want to extract from multiple pages. So what is the element that will take me to the next page? So for that I'm scrolling down and I have to give this particular selector. So once after I click on next, I can go to the next page, right? So that's it. We are good with our data. So this, you have to go into this particular extracted structured data, and here if you see, the output is there, which is having extract data table. So if you just observe in the variables, this is of type data table. So in order to write it, I will write it into an Excel. So for that, I want right range. I'll take my right range and I'll keep it here. Okay. So the scope, I have to expand the scope to whole data scraping. Okay. I'm going to write it into from extract data table. This is the output of the data table that we are extracting. I'm going to write it into this particular Excel. So laptop is the name of the Excel. Excel SX is the extension that shows this is an Excel. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let me debug this file. So it's going to extract. If you see, we are traveling through the pages, right? Here it is taking to the next page. If you see here, the showing results 145 to 168, 169 to 192, it is keep on traveling through the pages just by the indicator that we've given, which is next, right? I hope this is clear for you. And it will be keep on traveling until it reaches the end of the page. So as we have provided, instead of 100 as 0, so it will be picking all the results and saving it into my data table. So that data table, I'm writing it into my Excel sheet. So it's still having few more pages to load and then retrieve the data. So you can see how quick this is, right? So if a person has to go in and do all this information, or if you wanted to write it with the help of a code like Python or Java, it takes longer time for you to do that. So now just with the help of a one activity that we have done it very quickly. Okay, I think this is done. Let's go to the automation. And we can, once after the whole process is done, we can see how long it has taken as well, because as I'm running it in the debug mode, it takes a little longer time, but when I do it in the run mode, it will be very quick. So it's done. It's gonna write the data into an Excel. And also if you see here, it is 1 minute 59 seconds itself. So we got the data. Let me go to the project folder, refresh this, and you have the laptop.xlsx file here. So if you see, I have got everything, right? I've got 825. Somewhere maybe in the application itself, they might not be there provided over there. So I've got whole information about the laptop names, laptop price, and also laptop rating, right? I've got all the data. And we can also here, if you see, go to data scraping, in under right range, we have an option called add headers. So if I do that under my for my Excel, I can get the headers, like, you know, whatever the headers that I have provided in the data extraction, like laptop name, laptop price, and the rating, those names we can see. So you can just try it from your side. You can just give a try. You can go to this application. You can just give whatever the search you wanted to, and you can do the data scraping and write it in an Excel sheet. So if you face any difficulty doing that, let me know in the comment section. I'll help you out with your queries. And also This you have one most important thing that you have to remember here is this data scraping is used only for structured data. So what I mean by structured data, the patterns that we were following, so this and this has to be of the same structure, right? Or you can say the tabular information, or which is having a certain pattern. So in that case only we can use the data scraping activity in order to extract the data very quickly within 5 minutes, or here we have just you got it in 2 minutes, right? So it's very quickly done by using the data scraping. But what if it is an unstructured data? So that's what we are going to see in our next video. So if you like the video, do like the video and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of the videos.